Hi, Kiannara here. Thank you for visiting my channel, my story, my life, your story, your life. Today we are looking at intentions because it's with the intentions that we move forward. We have to have the intentions and then work towards the intention. If we don't work towards the intentions, we won't achieve the intention. So we put it out there in the atmosphere and then we walk towards it. Okay, so we have our intentions go something like this. We're saying it in the way of, what would that be like? What would that feel like? What will I sound like? What will you sound like? Okay, so let's start with, right, what would it be like to be the person you want to be? What would it be like? What would it be like to do the work you would love to do? Not the work that pays the bills, but the work you would love to do. What would it be like? What would it feel like? How would you wake up every morning feeling? What would it be like to be with the person of your dreams? Yes? What would that feel like? What would that look like? What would it be like to appreciate yourself and appreciate yourself daily? What would it be like to respect yourself? What would it be like to have self-respect? To not allow people to take advantage of you, to walk all over you, to push you around? What would that look like? What would that feel like? What would it be like to have no hatred for anyone or to dislike anyone? How free do you think you'd be if you could have that in your life? What would it be like to be fully healed throughout your body? Throughout your whole body, what would total healing feel like? What would you do different with total healing? What would it be like to love yourself every single day? To look in the mirror and say, I love myself. I love everything about me. I love myself today. I love myself tomorrow. I love myself. What would it be like? What would it be like to own the house or the abode of your dreams? Because not everybody maybe want to live in a house. Some people might want to live in a boat. Some people might want to just live out in the natural sense of the word of living. What would it be like to own the place, to be in the place you want to be, to live? What would that feel like to you? How would you wake up every day in that atmosphere? What would it be like if you're not married to be married? What would that be like? What would it be like to live in peace? The whole world to be in peace. That no one's afraid. Everyone is we're just living in peace. That there is no war. There is no coups. There is no fighting over lands and anything else. It's just we just live in peace. What would it be like to control your weight? If you have any issues with your weight, what would it be like to be in control of that? So that would mean, what would it be like to be in control of your diet? What you eat, what you choose to eat, what you need to be eating. What would it be like to set time aside for yourself daily? Half an hour, an hour, 2 hours. What would that be like without distraction? Just sitting with yourself, by yourself. What would it be like? You can start off with 10 minutes. No phone, no radio, no television. Just you. What would it be like to let past memories go? Especially memories that hurt memories. Good memories we always want to keep. But what would it be like to let past hurt memories go? What would it be like to not allow yourself to be stressful? What would would that be like? That when something comes, you throw it over your shoulder, or you let it run off you like water off a duck's back. What would it be like to just let it go when it comes to you? Like, what would it be like to be cut up in traffic and say, have a wonderful day? Smile and maybe even wave if you can. But what would that be like? Not that you cut up anyone in traffic, and if you do, then, apologise, but what would it be like if someone cut you up in traffic and you said sorry? And you said, sorry, okay, thank you, yeah, bye. What would it be like to forgive yourself for the past? A lot of us are hurt by and holding on to past memories, but what would it be like to let the past go so that you can move forward, so that you can move on? Because as long as we hold the past, it's hard to walk into the future and we keep looking over our shoulders. Try doing it when you're walking. Look over your shoulder, or look backwards and walk forward. Something's going to be bumping into you, or you will be bumping into something or someone. Yeah? So what would it be like to let the past go? What would it be like to live with uncomplicated thoughts and feelings? Sometimes, we get into a spin, don't we? We spin it over and over and over, and it gets more and more complicated. But what would it be like to just not be complicated? Okay, that's what it is. Let's deal with it as it is. Not let's add to it to make it more dramatic, but let's just deal with it. What would it be like to be the light, the go-to person in your workplace, in your home, wherever you are? The person that people think, come to, if there's an issue, if they need someone to talk to. What would it be like to be that helper? What would it be like to be joy wherever you are? Or joyful wherever you are? People see you as she's the happy one, she's always happy. You've always got a smile, a ready hi, a ready how are you doing? What would that be like? Big one now. What would it be like to reinvent your lifestyle? What would that be like? Reinvent the lifestyle to the big dream. What was the big dream when you were younger? When or just a few years ago, what was the big dream? That would be a reinvention. But it's a work towards. You have to work towards it. What would it be like to think before you speak? Oops. Sometimes we don't even have to speak. Sometimes we can just nod or say, I'll come back to you on that. Walk away and give yourself time to think. What would that be like? What would it be like to take your power back? If you're in a situation where you feel as though your power has been taken from you, or that you don't have a voice, but what would it be like now to get your voice back? What would it be like to be proactive? Don't wait to be told. If you see that it needs to be done, do it. What would it be like to heal yourself? By yourself? Through prayer, meditation, music, healing stones, laying of hands. What would that be like? What would it be like to send out love to the world every morning and every night? Just send out love to the universe. Just sit there and send out the vibration of love. regardless of how you feel. What would it be like to create a great mind and a great body feeling? So what would it be like to feel good mentally, to feel good physically? You put it in your mind to control the life around you through your mind. Control your life through your mind. What would that feel like? Again, write into me. Tell me which ones appeal to you, which ones hit home to you, and how are you using them? If you have other ideas, other creative ideas, let me know. And remember, your thoughts make your life. So think well, have excellent thoughts, have beautiful thoughts, have loving thoughts, have peaceful thoughts. So today, love someone, hug someone, and see you at the next post. Bye bye. Have a wonderful day.